Hey people, I've spent the past week completing all 73 achievements added in 2.2, including all the hidden quests and achievement locked chests. That's more than 600 stellar jade. So here's the single most efficient way to get every single one of them. We start at the beginning of Dreamflux Reef. You turn around and head straight to the empty train tracks and interact with them. Now you choose the first option a total of 3 times to get Waiting for Godot. Same room to the side, there's a staircase out of boxes. You interact with that one too and choose the option to climb them for the achievement Boxes and Ladders. Also right beside it there's a bench with a bunch of dream bubbles you can interact with to spawn a trash can for some extra stellar jade. Now go down the street right here and interact with the couch and just sit there for a minute. I don't know, think about life and shit. Get up after 20 seconds ish. By then the achievement An Afternoon's Worth of Sitting should pop up. Teleport to the elevator and turn towards the window and spam the interact button as the elevator is moving, which should reward you with the achievement I cannot pronounce to save my life. Now head here and interact with the sign and use an Aiden coin to get permanent boarding pass. Once you head to the rooftop, here you find a bird, a chest and a clocky minigame. And make sure to shoot this balloon right here for another easy achievement. In case you don't have any Aiden coins, you can buy 10 a week right here in the golden hour. There's an achievement you get for interacting with all 7 manholes in the Dreamflux Reef. Here's a map I've made of all the locations. Go back to Mikael and interact with the Balconeer after you finish the 2.2 story quest. After that you turn around and go into the dream bubble once more. This should reward you with 2 more achievements. Head here and talk to the group. Afterwards you teleport out of the map entirely, back to the same location. Interact with them once more. After the fight you throw some gang signs and repeat the entire thing again 2 more times to get Dreamflux Study Group. There's also a trash can at the same location. For Angel's Murmur you head here and talk to the Aminator of Cans. He tells you to wait for a day, but instead TP out into a different map entirely. Go back and talk to him again, repeat the process once more. Now there should be a bunch of dream bubbles where he was previously. You interact with them and done. In the center of the map, the origami bird Dr. Blues has a side quest with the name Dream Song. Completing it rewards you with either Unfinished Dream Song or Just Leave. TP to the Grand Theater entrance and walk up the stairs. This should trigger an event. Afterwards you head to the new Echo Boss. Here you pick up the Dream Bubble. Now enter the Echo Boss and make sure to put a Ruan Mei in your team. Use the support unit if you don't have her. And use characters that are phenomenal at breaking in single target like Topaz. Get to the 3rd phase and make sure to have some ultimates ready. When the countdown begins, go all out and interrupt its attack by breaking him. This should get you a shield of about 25,000. All that's left to do is auto-tag him and let him cast his full ultimate for the achievement, and then it's Monday. TP out of the zone entirely and then go back to the entrance and interact with the NPC right here for the feather he dropped. Next up, in the big hall up ahead, interact with all 7 statues in these locations for Just a Walking Shadow. While you're at it, there are these fortune seller enemies all around. Start an encounter and get a finishing blow using one of your ultimates. Head to this location and start the side quest Loot Guns in Massville. Here you have to do a total of 3 bubble bridge puzzles to get a bunch of chests. Throughout the entire thing you can get Think Thrice Before Act by placing down a bridge on a movable block, then move the block without stepping a foot on it. During the second puzzle you encounter Present Inebriated in Reverie. What you have to do is interrupt his special move by breaking him. During the 3rd puzzle you will encounter Past Confined and Caged. Here you just bring a single really beefy preservation character like Aventurine or Japard and have him survive the ability Desmoius Evangelion for Passion Play. In case you already did them and you missed the achievements, you can also do them in the Memory of Chaos. In the 3rd puzzle you just have to shoot this balloon right here. After you did all of that and completed the quest you get In the Name of the Family. Next location, the Golden Hour. Right here you overhear the conversation and instead of snitching to the Bloodhounds, you offer the scalper to buy the new Robin album off of him for Railroad 100. For City of Love, use the clockwork on this billboard right here and change it to Angry to get a letter from him. Take that letter to the Dreamflux Reef bar and clockwork her to being happy, then choose the dialogue option Have We Met Before and then Billboard to give her the note. First, we begin at the audition plaza, destroy all the balloons, but not just in the hallway, but the entire zone, to get disqualified. Also, break the special stone balloon at the entrance under the bridge right here. Since everyone chose a different order of zones, the first thing we do is the side quest Scorched Sands Vacation to get access to all the other zones. As you're completing the side quest, make sure to interact with every soda bottle. We are going to need them later on. They are marked on the minimap like this. On the gunfire trial stage in the Hanunu game, you head here on the map and pick up the rocket launcher, shoot open the wall and head back to get a new one. Lastly, wait for the patrol to group on the rest, just pay attention on the minimap, and once they line up you shoot all of them for saturation bombing. By completing this one, if you also did the ones added in 2.0 and 2.1, you get Goodbye Hanunu. After jumping out of the TV again, you run into the hole you just shot open and interact with the shelf to the left, which gets you the Tale of Syrup Medicine. Next, you put the elevator on F1 and interact with all the wine shelves for Bottling History. Then go up the stairs, go into the TV to turn into Hanu, and go through the maze. Now you turn back and go where the elevator is supposed to be, into the dreamscape. Once you complete that, you end up inside the locked room. There's a chest and a birdie there. You unlock the door, turn back to Hanu, go through the hole inside the room you just were, turn back into the TV and do the puzzle, which spawns 3 chests and rewards you with the achievement Hanu's Legacy. Now, just complete the quest like normally. Remember the soda bottles? For every soda bottle you interacted with, you unlock 1 extra minigame for each stage. So now, backtrack all the locations and talk to each one of them marked on the map. Once you unlocked a few, head to the cannon and click on one of the 2 buttons to see if there's a festival wiki on the bottom right with 3 cycles below them. If there is, you click on one of the interactables until one of them gets a checkmark, because unironically, doing it by brute forcing it is significantly faster than solving the riddle. Here you get Audition Funhouse and Audition Rizzler for unlocking all the secrets. At the time trial, after completing the extra minigame, you interact with the golden claw key to get golden gear Claw. The next stage with achievements is the gunfire trial, and man, be prepared, because there's probably one of the worst achievements in the entire game. Here you unlock the Hanu Wars minigame, 15 stages of shooting bad guys. Unless you are a completionist, I highly recommend skipping this one. The achievement, How Many Drops Are We At Now, requires you to clear all 15 stages frame perfectly, meaning you need to shoot all the bad guys and you are not allowed to hit a single hostage in all 15 stages. This is a complete nightmare. But if you are going for it, at the end of each stage there's a counter. Make sure you get 100% each time and write down which one you got, as it doesn't tell you in game. When you do the first stage you get First Blood, and if you do it perfectly you get Final Blood, pretty easy. On the second stage, when this happens, the 2x2 zigzag, slow down time and shoot the one that's transitioning between the second column. If you don't get it the first time, you can just switch over to the other side and try again. This gets you armor-piercing bullets. The next achievement is at the 14th stage, here at the final wave of the encounter, when all the trash cans and 1 explosive spawns. You wait a few more seconds until a second spawns, you slow down time and shoot one of the explosives, and sit out the time stop for the JoJo achievement. Complete the 15th stage for 15th blood, and you are done here achievement wise, but if you want some extra jade, you can also complete the Infinity War stage. Now to the next zone, Arena 2. In the racing game, you just gotta eat all the items possible for blood sugar high. Not gonna lie, I don't know if it was because of the motion blur, but this was kinda hard. Lastly, in the Soulglad Audition Center, go back to the lobby right here. On the bench, there's a Soulglad bottle. You talk to it and tell him that his life is as valuable as that of a summer ant. Next, you head to the basement of the gunfire trial, where you meet him again. Here you go full low-tier guard on his ass to get the achievement Lifeboat. New Penacony Dreams is an achievement you get for opening a total of 300 chests. I mean, what more do I have to say? Chirp, I can't move anymore. Find 100 origami birds. To Robin's overworld achievement, get yourself to the Belleborg mine. Leash the 4 guys uphill and the one on the way to the Ascension material guy. Attract all 6 enemies with your skill to get her achievement. You can combine this with Dr. Ratio's taunt to get another achievement, in case you don't have it yet. Once that's done, start an encounter as Robin and get your ultimate ready. After using it, press C and hover over Robin for about 15 seconds to get her other achievement. Next, Harmony Trailblazer. This one's pretty easy. What you gotta do is enter a Ascension Material domain again, beat it with the super break damage of his ultimate. In case you don't know how the mechanic works, after he has used his ultimate, for the next 3 turns, any damage on a weakness broken enemy, you deal bonus damage. This achievement cannot be done during the character trial. Event minigame. You do the event like regularly, but once you started the second film on the first stage, you do it like this. So the emotions line up with the required emotions perfectly. This should get you natural roll 0. After completing the second film, you need to complete a Hanu adventure minigame. Here you have to save all the billboards to get the birth of the Hanu Union. Complete the third movie to unlock the commercial minigame. Here you have to take a picture of the cast and include all the characters in frame. If they give you the choice to retake it, it's wrong. In the fourth movie, you get emotions beyond the lens for reaching 50 in each emotion simultaneously. And after finishing the fifth and the quest Once Upon a Dream Will, you get Temporal Wonder. In the Bubbly Cloggy commercial, you have to use every single Soulglad ramp. But you're not done here just yet. Now you run around in the park and talk to every single of the mascots marked on the map. After completing the event, you unlock an alternative ending for the original 5 movies. Same shit, you just do them and you get 2 more achievements. Next up, in the freestyle stage, you get the audience score up to 2000. Here, all you have to play to survive and even out the score as much as possible. This should also get you high budget movie for getting 3 6 dice at around 1900 score. If not, it's randomized. Good luck. After completing 2.2 story, you got a mail that starts the quest 0 pay direction continued. Here you return to the Clock Studio theme park to unlock another minigame. You start off by beating the first stage by reflecting every single coin he throws at you with your left click. If you miss 1 coin, you just gotta go again. With that you get wolf-like. At stage 2 you beat him without repelling any coins at all and just shoot that guy for Like a Wolf Arrives. Now you complete the rest and you are done here. Once you did every Hanu adventure, and I mean 2.0, 2.1 and 2.2, all of them, you get mail that starts the quest Hanu's End. Here you pick up the rocket launcher, kite the dino to the 3 bomb barrels and shoot him. Don't worry, he's really slow, he doesn't do anything really. Also, the achievement Lady in Gold that was added in 2.1 is finally fixed. Just head to the Dulai Pavilion's left wing and interact with the Robin painting. Done. That's it, bye!